we need to come to the whole portfolio construction and review part of it, right? And what we need to keep in mind. And here I think investors end up being a little confused. Now, what is the best bouquet? And let's assume we're talking about a middle-aged, medium risk profile investor who has another 10, 15 years of equity investing ahead of him or her. So for such an individual, what is the perfect bouquet, sir? I mean, hybrid, fixed income. I don't think enough thought is given to categories beyond equity at times.
Yeah. Now there you have to identify the economic condition of the individual. If somebody is having the investment amount, say of 2 crores plus, and this surplus money is not the sustenance money, then for him, they think what Feroz is saying is rebalance, keep it in equity fund. Somebody is a lower ticket size, some retiree who is having 2 crore, 1.5 crore, 2 crore, and majority of the money is in equity funds.
Yeah.
There definitely it makes sense to move towards a hybrid fund. The big ticket one can continue to be in equity, but by rebalancing from small cap to mid cap or mid cap to large cap or flexi asset, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But the ticket size, what is my sustenance money, whatever I need, there are different buckets of individuals.
Sure.
And this is a large universe, right? For these people, it is very necessary to move from equity to multi-asset or balance advantage kind of fund, or at least put additional money, because people still are having, the surpluses are being generated on everyday basis. One is, what do I do with money which is invested? One, what do I do with money I have today? Where to invest? And where to invest, asset allocation and the hybrid is the key.
Right.
For the person who is having a particular economic class. But the rich and affluent, which are there, they need to be, in any case, long-term equities are there. There you can do it from less riskier, from high risk kind of category. That will be my answer for the people. You have to look at your economic condition also. How much money is the sustenance money? That is to be kept aside.
Got it. Okay, so we have a couple of minutes left on the show, so we have to quickly power through. Now, Feroz, here, help us out with creating that model portfolio. And maybe, also give us some names, because I know that you have a model portfolio and there are a couple of funds there that you really like. So first, tell us, what should the construction be for this medium risk, middle-aged sort of an investor, someone in their late 30s, early 40s, and some fund examples as well, if you can.
Sure. Firstly, I think equity allocation, asset allocation for your long-term money, India is only 6.7% at an household Indian savings level. So if you want to be smarter than the rest of the race, you will have to at least have 70, 80, 90% of your long-term money in equity. I can substantiate it with a lot of data, but I'll not refrain because you gave me 2 minutes. Second, there are some AMCs, we rate AMCs because there are 5-star ratings to schemes. We have an internal model to rate AMCs. There are 3 5-star rated AMCs.
Okay, 5-star based on what?
That's a very long
That's
story.
a very long answer,
story. But we have rated.
Okay.
And if you are over concentrated on these 3, don't worry.
Okay.
And let me acknowledge that SBI is one of those.
Sure.
So sometimes people say, "Yaar, mere 80% scheme SBI ki hai ya ek specific AMC ki hai." If you are in the 5-star AMC, don't worry.
Okay.
If concentration risk is not so much of a risk at all, to my mind.
Okay.
Because like SBI will launch, or these AMCs will launch any NFO at the right time. That's one of the huge barometers. Now coming to what schemes you should look for, I'll give you in different categories. In SBI, if I have to give you one, in the SBI infrastructure, which is a thematic scheme, which viewers love to have something which is a tadka. So SBI infrastructure, very rare thematic scheme. HDFC FlexiCap is a FlexiCap scheme. Canara Robeco Multicap is a little unconventional scheme. And then on the category of small cap, Invesco Small Cap.